Hey, what's going on, my friend? It's Jeff Newport from chasingstrength.com. And in today's video, we are going to discuss the best kettlebell workouts to get ready for summer, especially if you're here in the Northern Hemisphere. And if, well, you're a Southern Hemisphere watcher, well, you can file these away and watch them when summer rolls around next year for you, okay? So around, October. Look, here in the Northern Hemisphere, we are approximately 6 weeks away at the time of this video from the official launch of summer, which is Memorial Day weekend, right? It's the last weekend of May. And that means you don't want to be caught dead wearing that extra winter layer when it's time to hit the beach or pool, right? The reality is 6 weeks is still plenty of time to jettison 10, 20, even 30 pounds of that extra baggage, depending on how much you have to lose. And obviously, the more you have to lose, the more you can lose in a short period of time, right? I mean, that's just common sense, I think. So, obviously this is going to take a little bit more focus, a little bit more perseverance, and actually knowing for sure the right actions to take and when to take them. So in the next series of videos, or in this series of videos, we're going to cover the 10 fat loss mistakes most people make when trying to lose weight, especially when using their kettlebells, because for some reason, people have been conditioned to believe over the last 25 years that the kettlebell, or 20 years really, is a magic tool. Right? You just look at a kettlebell and the fat magically falls off you. Well, that is not the case, right? It works sometimes for some people, but not all the time for all people. And I would say it doesn't work even most of the time for most people. And that is primarily due to mistake number one, which we're going to cover right now. And that is not having a real plan. Look, after 30 plus years of training, folks, I'm still shocked at how many people wing it, right? And go by feel when it comes to training. Especially with kettlebells. So today I'm going to do some swings. Yesterday it was, I did some presses. And tomorrow, well, I just don't know yet. I'm going to see how I feel. Look, that is not a real plan. That's called hope disguised as a plan. And as one of my mentors said to me long ago, hope is not a course of action. All right. Look, I've written a lot over the last 15 plus years about using kettlebells to hack off fat. There are many ways to do it. Okay. Here are just some. Okay. First off, you can use a single kettlebell. Second, you can use a pair of kettlebells. Third, you can mix and match single and double kettlebells in the same workout plan, even in the same training session. All right. You can use straight sets, which is like sets of 5, right? So like a 5x5, that's straight sets. You can use supersets and circuits, right? Supersets is where you pair one exercise with another. A circuit is where you do a series of exercises in a row, or you can use complexes and chains, all right? So that a complex is where you do a series of exercises in a row without putting the kettlebell down, okay? And then you rest, right? So the plan you choose, right, should be based upon 3 things. 1, your current abilities. And that is what exercises you can do and what exercises you can't do based on your injury history, right? And your current limitations, if you have any. And also your skill level, right? Your knowledge level about how to lift kettlebells. Number 2, your kettlebells, right? Which ones you have available to you at the moment, including the ones you don't have, but you can get, okay? And number 3, your schedule. How much time can you realistically train or work out? Okay. The key, once you have those 3 guidelines in place, is to do something that challenges your body to change. Okay. AKA burn some extra calories and hopefully in the form of fat. Right. And usually that's more than you're currently challenging it now, especially if you're not challenging at all. Okay. So that's the key. Challenge. That's principle number 1. The body is lazy, and sometimes the mind follows along with it. So realize this. To strip off body fat, you need to challenge your body, which by default will for many be uncomfortable because it challenges your mind. What kind of plan is best for you to strip off body fat? Well, we'll discuss that tomorrow or in the next video, whenever I put that out. And when we cover my general rule of thumb for fat loss training. Okay. And that probably will surprise you. So look, if you know you haven't been challenging yourself lately and you're not seeing the results you want to, right, in order to strip off body fat, then I will leave 3 different programs below. One's a single kettlebell program. The next is a double kettlebell program. And the third is a series of what I call seriously hard and seriously challenging programs. All right. Now, if you found this video helpful, go ahead and click the like button, click subscribe if you haven't already, and do a friend a solid, right, or a favor if you're not familiar with what a solid is, and share this video with them if you know they're using kettlebells or they're interested in losing body fat or the combination of the two. All right. Until next time, my friend, stay strong.